Good evening. Welcome to the Town of Bernardston Select Board meeting for Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. We'll call the meeting to order at, I guess it's actually 6:02 p.m. now. Just a reminder, this meeting is being broadcast live on BNC TV and live streamed on YouTube. To find BNC TV on YouTube, go to youtube.com and search for Bernardston-Northfield Community Television. This meeting will be available for later viewing by following the link at townofbernardston.org. You can also watch channel 1075 on your Comcast dial in Bernardston. We'll start off with the warrants for tonight. I would entertain a motion for the payroll warrant in the amount of $61,811.30.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
I would entertain a motion for the vendor warrant in the amount of $855,545.75.
So moved.
Second.
And just the big parts of that tonight are the Pioneer Valley Regional School District assessment of $702,268. Emergency medical services quarterly payment of $20,600.25. And the Franklin County Tech School assessment of $83,039.25, as well as the Franklin County Tech School capital expense of $6,736.16. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting minutes. I would entertain a motion of the regular meeting minutes of October 15th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Calendar and announcements. The Bernardston Fire Department Halloween Trick or Treat. The Bernardston Fire Department will hold their annual Halloween Trick or Treat on Friday, October 31st from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the old fire station at 18 Church Street. The Bernardston Kiwanis, along with Bernardston Rec and the Vets Organization Halloween Drive-Thru. The Bernardston Vets Organization, the Kiwanis Club, the United Church of Bernardston, as well as Bernardston Rec, is hosting a drive-thru trick-or-treat event on Friday, October 31st, 2025, from 5 to 7 at the church parking lot located at 58 Church Street, Bernardston. And you normally have signs up, I believe, directing traffic to that, so just pay attention to the signs.
And is that time, excuse me, Brian,
Yep,
is
that's
that
fine.
time correct? Because
5 to 7?
I hope it's 5 to
It
7.
sounds right.
Okay, thank you. Because there were some different times out there on
I
Facebook.
think that's what we were talking about today over here,
I
right?
believe, yeah,
5
so I
o'clock?
think we're good there. All right.
Next up, the Bernardston Annual Soccer Jamboree. The Tri-County League Annual Soccer Jamboree will be held on Saturday, November 1st from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Pratt Field. Parking opens at 8:30 a.m. Designated handicap parking will be available for vehicles with official placards. A variety of food options will be available for purchase throughout the event. Details are available on the event calendar on the town website. And just a side note to that, I believe she's expecting between 43 and 48 teams at this event this year.
48 times 10 kids on a side.
Parents,
Plus how many parents,
spectators.
grandparents for each kid.
It's a lot of vehicles.
Yep.
So just be aware, there is a little bit of traffic that
Six
morning
portable
as that
toilets.
event starts and later in the afternoon when it ends. Energy Fair, the Franklin Regional Council of Governments, otherwise known as FERCOG, invites everybody to an energy fair on Monday, November 3rd, 2025 from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the John Zahn Community Center located at 35 Pleasant Street in Greenfield. You can discover how to get energy smart, save money, and improve comfort at home. Explore programs and incentives available for all income levels. Enjoy free pizza while you learn. To help the FERCOG plan accordingly, please register in advance. Event details and registration are available on the Town of Bernardston website event calendar at www.townofbernardston.org. I'm going to sneak in here and also say for the Senior Center, who postponed their pop-up pantry today, have rescheduled it for this Friday morning at 11 a.m. Volunteers will be there at 10 to assemble the bags on Friday, and the Survival Center has generously offered to let the Senior Center store the items until then. So the pop-up pantry pickup time at the Bernardston Senior Center has been moved to this coming Friday, October 31st at 11 a.m.
You'll get a robocall.
Okay, perfect. Planning Board meeting. The Planning Board will meet on Tuesday, November 4th at 4 p.m. at the Town Hall. The Family and Community Event Planning Committee meeting. The Family and Community Event Planning Committee will meet on Wednesday, November 5th at 2 p.m. at the Town Hall. The Bernardston Recreation Community Bonfire is scheduled for Saturday, November 8th, 2025, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Pratt Field, located at 269 South Street in Bernardston, hosted by the Bernardston Recreation Commission. This new annual event invites residents of all ages to gather around a large, safely managed bonfire to celebrate the season and enjoy an evening of warmth and community spirit. Attendees are encouraged to bring chairs, blankets, and dress for the crisp autumn weather. The event is free and open to the public, making it a perfect opportunity for neighbors to connect and enjoy the outdoors before winter sets in. Games and music will be provided, and food will be available for purchase. And
This is
Pete,
the
your crew is going to be around, I think, at that as well, right?
With pumpers and to put out the fire when it,
So it sounds like it's going to be a pretty good event.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather holds out for them. The Bernardston Family and Community Event Planning Committee is planning a family trivia night for Saturday, November 15th, 2025, at 6 p.m. at the United Church in Bernardston. This event is designed to bring families and neighbors together for a fun, lighthearted evening of trivia and community connection. The format is expected to be casual and welcoming, with questions suitable for a wide range of age groups and knowledge levels. The cost is $5 per person. Children 12 and under are free. All proceeds from the event will go towards future events and programs for the community. There will be prizes for the winning teams. Food and drinks will be available for purchase. I see no citizens here for any concerns. So our first appointment is Fire Chief Mr. Peter Shedd.
And Peter, they have the Morgan three-story
Yes.
simulator packet in their binders.
Good. Okay, thank you for having me aboard. This had been mentioned and talked about prior to, or about the same time we acquired the Raymond's property. And with Tri-State Fire, and I said, well, one step at a time, we'll work on what we're doing first. They are actively pursuing some more grants and looking into stuff. And as you guys are probably well aware, the grants are, especially the federal grants, are pretty tight right at the moment. But I wanted to clarify that they're not buildings. They're Connex boxes, and they can make them to whatever configuration you want, depending what you have for training. And then towards the back of the packet, it lists out all the different training activities, that you can have or set up to do. So they are pretty flexible. We have 3 right now that are set up in Sunderland, and they have been there since Montague Center first got the grant back in the early 2000s. But I mean, they're definitely showing their age and everything else. Plus Sunderland is slowly growing, and they're getting cramped on space down there behind the fire station, police, highway, and everything else, so it's getting tight on space. So, since it is a tri-state thing, the committee was sort of looking to be a more centralized location, easy to get to, since we do deal with Vermont and New Hampshire. And they said, gee, Bernardston, right on the line, you're right next to 91, Route 10, 63, it's pretty easy, quick access for everybody. So I said, well, we can talk about it at some point and see where you are. So but I just mainly want to clarify, when they're talking about buildings, it's not a building. It sits on a cement pad, so it's definitely movable and everything else. But
So this is something, if they get a grant, they'd like to
like to do
one here. And do you guys have an area over there kind of roughed out that you think would be a
probably
spot?
right behind where we are now, or right behind
Yep.
where the trailers are, so it's still.
Yeah.
The only other issue would be water, and I know Aaron in the water department was looking into grants or something to get a fire hydrant onto that side of the road behind the thing, so it's something we could use and everybody else could use as well. Again, it's a very flexible thing. I know the police department have used the one in Sunderland before for their SWAT teams. I mean, depending what you're doing for training, whether it's hazmat, fire, smoke, search and rescue, rappelling, they're pretty universal to anybody that wants to use them.
Yeah, it's a great training tool, really.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions?
So who is the grant potentially coming from? Federal or state?
Wherever we can get something.
Wherever you can get the money,
You know,
okay.
We're currently talking with, what's her name, Rainey Brown, is that her name? That does for FERCog, that does the
Yes,
Homeland Security grants.
yes.
They have some money left over from other grants, and one of the key things in their thing is who's gonna benefit from it, and
Tri-State's a
we
big area.
got the whole tri-state region, you know, so.
Would there be any money in those grants, you think, to help get the water to that side?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Again, if
One
we
step
can
at
get
a
a little
time.
bit first, and then when it opens up, you know, we can
Right.
maybe get some more later on. I know Aaron was getting a price, I know J.S. Ray had came over to see what it costs to bore underneath, and, because of course, the water main's on the other side of Route 10, so.
Yep. Yeah.
But it's just that more and more talk is coming, so I wanted to make sure it came up and got you
Good.
guys on the same page and where we are.
So more to come. You don't need
Where
anything
it's
from
going.
us right now, though, right?
No.
Just
It's
awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like I
think
said,
it's a good
main,
idea.
main thing I wanted to clarify that it's technically not a building, it's a movable
Right.
connex structure that,
And anybody has questions, you can see them currently in Sunderland. If you drove
Yeah,
by, you
yeah.
see them. They're right out there.
yep.
Yeah. And you guys would pick your options that you
Right,
want to have in
and-
it.
Well, us having a backyard, it basically gives us stuff whenever we want to use it.
Right. That's good.
I'm certain it'd be similar to what we have now in Sunderland. Any department that wants to use it, you know, had to have people come to get trained to be familiar with the structure, how everything worked, how each training program works, and so.
Where in Sunderland is it?
Right behind the police station, fire station,
Okay.
so it's at 47.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
go to the
47.
center
Yeah.
of town,
Safety
Yeah.
go
complex.
south
whatever
on
they call it.
47.
Okay.
It's
South
made-
on
Is
47.
there
Maybe
All
a
right.
sewer plant in
mile.
there too?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Could be.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's all,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
sort
Interesting.
of
Okay.
tucked in behind them.
It's good.
Kind of a nice building down there, really.
It's not a building.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's right.
talking about the fire station.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see these from the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you can just pull right in the driveway, you can
Right.
clearly see them.
Yeah, I think
Like I
it's
said, I
good.
mean, you're careful what you burn, I mean, and that's part of the thing, if you're gonna burn something, you're responsible for bringing what you burn, you gotta clean it up. So it might be something as simple as having a dumpster or something sit there, so,
Yeah.
you know, and it's, you can't burn just anything, you can't bring mattresses and stuff like that, you're limited to what you could burn and
Sure.
keep it.
Because we do have the one neighbor fairly close to you on the
Yeah.
other side of the big hill, I
Yeah.
get, but we'd want to make
Yeah.
sure they,
So, like I said,
Had an
there'd be
understanding.
small fires, you know, like a simulating one room or something like that, but then it'd be multiple, you'd be doing it multiple times.
Okay.
Can you forward me the information from the grant writer you're working with? Like,
Okay.
do you have an email with her? I just want to get
Yeah.
connected with her
Yeah,
and.
well, it's just the tri-state people right now.
Okay, gotcha, all right. So are they gonna shoot for a regional grant then? with the-
Yes,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I missed it because I
Yeah.
had stepped out.
so Tri-State will do all that kind of
They
football.
would
Yeah,
write
yeah.
the grant and do
Yeah.
all, okay.
I mean, we've even discussed since, you know, Massachusetts grants only pertains to Massachusetts people, so it gives it potentially, we could go to Vermont,
Yeah,
see if they can
Sure.
chip in something, New Hampshire chip in something, since it's,
That's where federal would be great if you had
available.
federal, because it covers
yeah,
everybody, right?
exactly.
but if they need a point of contact with our SAM's account number or things that might be applicable for our town, you can just give them my information or whatever, if that's okay.
So the dumpster, if we had to have a dumpster at some point, that's covered by Tri-State.
Right,
Take
that'd be
care of
all,
that.
yeah.
It would so really be no expense to the town,
Shouldn't be, no.
Right. unless when you're training.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Mm.
See if
Good
you can get
job,
it there,
yeah.
Anybody have any other questions for Mr. Peter?
Nope.
Nice job today.
Did you wanna talk any more about today's incident?
Might as well do it right now while we're doing it.
Sure.
We had a
Update the town.
incident at the Bernardston Elementary School this morning. I think it was about
Yeah.
9:45 when you got the first call thereabouts. That they had in their heating system, it has glycol, which is an antifreeze in the heating system. They had a leak in the boiler room that was causing some odors. and the decision was made to evacuate the school. So the kids walked from the Bernardston Elementary School to the Bernardston Senior Center. Then they divided some of the kids up, put some of the kids in the library in Bernardston. Some kids went to the United Church of Bernardston. Of course, it was happened before lunch, so food was brought in, and the senior center cooked more food to help feed the kids. That went pretty well, really. Then after that, a lot of the kids ended up in Cushman Park for a bigger
Running
recess
around,
time.
having a blast.
Yeah.
And the school district had arranged and notified the parents of the fact that this was going on, and pickup would take place at the senior center. So the buses came to the senior center, and Pete and his crew, along with Bernardston Police and Massachusetts Emergency Management,
MassDOT too.
came up. MassDOT also provided some cones. The pickup went
Beautiful, yeah.
faster than it goes at the school, I think, honestly. I don't know why that is, but as a piece of that, Bernardston Fire responded to that. Police obviously were there to help with the evacuation and get the kids up the state road. We do want to say thanks to the Bernardston Police and Fire, obviously, because your crew spent a good chunk of the day there just providing some safety for the kids. And Pam Parmakian, her staff, and the volunteers at the senior center just quickly turned the page and went on as if it was a normal day, and brought the kids in with open arms and started getting them warm and whipping up food, and then they moved some kids to the Bernardston Library.
Playing with them. They, I mean,
Oh, it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
some of them, they're sitting out there with some of the younger kids. And
They were doing yoga and Pilates.
Yeah.
Using the mats.
I mean,
that-
it
Is
was-
that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was almost like a community event, honestly.
It was very heartwarming.
And then they
Yes.
went to some kids went to the Bernardston Library, and Lori Novus and her staff and
Excellent
volunteers did the same thing. They started helping pass out the food to the kids and got them in the children's room, and they got books out and gave them some paper, and they drew pictures, and
It was great.
it worked out
Yeah.
for an unplanned event, really.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It did it. It tested our sources, and we couldn't ask it to go any smoother.
I mean, you had a lot.
we learned some things. I mean, that the sixth graders walk a lot faster than the pre-K kids did. So I mean, they were going into PI, and this kindergarten kids hadn't got to the end of school road yet.
Right. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
And
but
we need to put in some benches along the way, so we have some shoe
tying
tying
stations.
stations.
That's
You
right.
know, so that
Yeah,
But the
but
little pre-K kindergarten, they made it.
Oh, they're the
it
cutest
was-
They all
things.
made
It was
it.
amazing.
they all made it. Anything else you want to add to?
no, I didn't. It was a great team effort. Everybody was involved, and
And we do have late news that the repairs were made.
yep,
Oh, good.
There will be school tomorrow,
yep, it should be. I mean, they'll
as long
know.
as they double check it at 5
Right,
a.m. that
yep.
everything is still good. Planning to be school in Bernardston Elementary tomorrow morning.
Brian said so.
Yes.
Not the select board, but Brian said so.
Not the select board, but Brian.
Yeah, he's neck is on the loose.
No, I
But
thought
it
it
does
was-
sound like
Yeah,
there's problems with that heating system.
yes, there is.
Still, and
Yep.
it don't seem to be getting any better. So
Yep.
I mean,
It's not getting any younger, that's
yeah,
for sure.
I mean, and them valves they had to replace. It was
Yeah,
pull the old one out, quick slam the other one in because there was
No other
nothing in
shut-off.
between there. It
Right.
was-
That's right.
Yeah.
yeah, and,
Fast as you can.
yeah. And I did get the finance committee, they know this event happened, and
Yeah.
it's going to involve
It's
spending
one of the-
some money here somewhere along the way
Yeah.
here.
We talk about that
Yeah.
on an emergency.
Yeah. And
Plus,
that's,
it was a part they didn't have, so they had to wait for it to be.
what's wrong with you, not having it on the
Shipped
shelf?
Who supplied the part?
I don't think it was
It's not
them.
fair to mention any business names or nothing.
No, but was it that business?
Now.
No idea.
Careful.
Well, if they came through for us, that's a good
That's
thing.
right.
They should be recognized.
Yeah, I thought it went off. Nobody got hurt.
No, nobody got hurt. Everybody was.
I mean, a lot of staring faces going down the main
it was-
drag here in Church Street.
I got yelled at because I
Yeah.
was watching the kids.
Well, the MEMA guy kept looking down. What's that green car keep sitting there for? Who's in that car?
Yeah,
We should have sent him down there.
Yeah.
yeah. It's all right.
I said, I couldn't quite see it, but I said, I'm pretty sure that's Ken's car.
It's,
Who's that?
And it was an abundance of caution that we canceled school, moved the school, because really, as I understand it, the chemical is not.
It's an irritant. So I mean,
but it's, nobody,
I mean, it's not
nobody's
like
gonna
we
die
got
from
a
it.
bunch of seasoned vets that's been doing stuff and you've grown accustomed to it. Anything else? I mean, we're talking young kids and
Yeah,
women and people that aren't ever exposed to it, and now all of a sudden you're getting exposed to it.
but the entire event was in the furnace, in the
In the boiler room.
boiler room.
Yeah,
So nowhere near kids anyway.
no, right.
So-
And then it affected the art teacher. And then by the time we got down there, there was another classroom across the road that was smelling it.
Okay.
I mean, then we had another teacher, and then before
only
we got
takes
done,
one.
it was the first grade classroom was smelling it and everything else, and it's. And now with more kids and everybody moving through the hang, you just circulating the air even more. So
Okay,
before we had every kid sitting there rubbing their eyes, and
so it is an irritant.
yes,
You did the right thing.
Good,
I said it worked. And
and they turned it into a
the
party.
school
Yeah.
staff worked well. I mean, there's
In
some scary moments there for a while, but everything.
All
something
worked
like
out.
that and turned it into a really cool community event at the
Yeah.
senior
Yeah.
center,
It was,
the
yeah,
library.
it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, they were playing around in the scarecrow area too.
Yeah.
So it was-
And can't say enough, really. I know I said it, but for the staff at the library and the senior center, that just,
They did a great job.
you walked into those
Yeah.
places, it was like they were expecting them to come in.
It
And
wasn't
this is
even a
what they did.
blink,
It
you
was
know.
I
really
mean,
kind
When I
Since-
called Pam,
And same with the church. When we
Yeah.
called the church,
Yep,
send them
send them
down.
down.
Yeah,
it's great.
yes,
I mean, it's nice to know that we do have these resources in town, and
Right.
these are the resources that make the great place that
so
it is.
somebody has to write this up for your emergency management
Yes.
thing? Just to,
Yeah,
yeah,
because I think the breakdown.
sorry about
of
that.
Maybe reserving for, even though the kids were spread out in different buildings, by identifying like fifth and sixth graders at the church, kindergartners at the library, we can make it happen. But just, we have to, just not all in the senior center, I guess, but yeah.
And the teachers, I mean, they have a loading program for the bus, and
Yep.
they were doing the same thing. They're just doing it in a different location.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, and that's a big thing. And the MEMA guys were saying the same thing. And I had Pat Carnavale, who's the number 2
Yep.
MEMA guy, called up and he says, "You guys did this by yourselves?" I said, "Well, it's by ourselves. We had everybody involved." And
community,
he
yeah.
said this relocating thing is a big thing, and
We did
he
it.
says it sounded like we handled it like nothing.
I mean, you're talking
Wow.
nearly 200 students, never mind the staff.
Yeah,
Right on.
It's a big
It's
group
probably
of kids.
240, 250 with this, I mean.
Walking up a state road, crossing a state road twice,
parade.
Well, it's kind of nerve wracking when I said the buses are coming in, the first 2 buses came in.
drive
There
by.
goes the buses.
Yeah, that was a miscommunication. I
weren't
thought
they
the
supposed to
buses,
be
they were being
stopping?
bussed, but.
They were
I made
actually going to finish their run, so
They had the high
they
school.
did know they had to come back.
Because that's what I thought, first report's always wrong,
Right.
So then that's why I texted you and said,
Yeah.
they're walking.
Yep,
I didn't know that I
Yeah.
didn't know they were walking.
So, I mean, we'll try to sit down a thing with the school, have a
right, just to
after action.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
learn
You
what
know,
you can learn from
The
it.
good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah,
And you learn from it, you identify where the bad spots were, the shaky part, and
yeah, and I mean,
hopefully you build it in the plan, so next
Yeah.
time,
it's even easier.
yeah.
Yeah, the spaghetti for lunch was
Yeah.
the top of it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yep, just the way it all worked out.
Yeah, they already had it cooked, so
Yeah.
I was bringing it on over.
Yep. Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Oh, good.
yeah,
All right.
Okay,
appreciate it,
Thank you.
Peter.
all right. Anything
Thank
else I
you.
can do for you?
Oh, we changed the,
Time's up. I don't know what you
Yeah.
guys think about that too
Too
much.
much.
we're thinking about doing the open house the last week of April, right?
Okay.
Instead of May 2nd.
That's good.
Because of,
Well, I said, when you get into May, now your school closing,
All
that
stuff.
graduation.
so it'll be
People
the
are-
last
It's
Saturday in
starting, yeah.
April, whatever date that is. But
Good.
we're gonna meet and start planning for it in January.
Excellent.
We told the MEMA guys today they were in charge of it. They had to come up with some cash.
Yeah,
He said they'd be glad to have a table.
yeah.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
So more to follow on the open house.
Yes, but thank you for today.
Thank you.
Really,
Thanks, Peter.
awesome job.
Thank everyone on the department.
We
Yes.
couldn't have done
Yeah.
it without
Yeah.
Mr. Kier bringing his trash can down.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
Fucking trash can for-
Save
for the library. Save the library. Yep. Worked out.
Ken driving around, making more
Yeah.
traffic for us.
I would- Just a distraction,
Suspicious
that's all it
looking
was.
vehicle.
Report me to the,
I better go now.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, it's Planning Board and Agricultural Commission, Town's right of first refusal for Chapter 61. We're gonna table that one to November 12th.
Yes, sir.
That's when the Planning Board and the Ag Commission are gonna be available to meet with us on that. New business, resignation from the Agricultural Commission member. I would entertain a motion to accept the resignation of Wendy Abramson from the Agricultural Commission effective October 20th, 2025.
So moved?
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And I would entertain a motion to accept the resignation of Jaden Hunter as a transfer station attendant effective October 18th, 2025.
So moved?
Second.
Any other discussion?
Only question that he was there last Saturday, and
The 18th was his last day. And
he must have been just,
Maybe.
I think he volunteered to help with the transition to show
Okay,
Kevin
that
around.
might have been,
I think
okay.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
all right.
Because I did get a written resignation from him, and he didn't sign it, but he put 18 October.
Okay.
Okay.
But it wasn't necessary to present it. It's in his file.
Yep. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And just so everybody knows, there'll be letters of appreciation going out to both of those people for their service to the town of Bernardston. Next up, we're going to have an appointment of the planning board member. I'd entertain a motion to appoint Aaron Moody to the Bernardston Planning Board effective October 29th, 2025.
So moved?
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Aaron.
Gentleman that has
The Moody Farm.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
The old Perry
Excellent.
Farm, which is now the Moody Farm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Next up, we have a one-day liquor license for Incandescent Brewing. I would entertain a motion to approve a special one-day liquor license for Incandescent Brewing on December 31st, 2025. This license authorizes the sale of spirits, wine, and beer to be consumed exclusively on the premises of Incandescent Brewing, 203 South Street in Bernardston. This license is valid only on December 31st from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. on January 1st.
So moved?
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Another one-day liquor license for the Bernardston Senior Center. Entertain a motion to approve a special one-day liquor license to the Bernardston Senior Center on January 26th, 2026. This license authorizes the sale of wine to be consumed exclusively on the premises of the Bernardston Senior Center, 20 Church Street in Bernardston. This license is valid only on January 26, 2026, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
So moved?
Second.
Any other discussion?
The event again was what?
It's the photography club.
Photography.
Not painting. told
I
you
should have had
painting,
that on there.
photography.
I'll
No,
make
no,
sure
no,
I
I
do
just-
it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next up, a letter we're sending to Governor Healy in regards to the Chapter 70 formula, which is the school funding formula. The Select Board has prepared an urgent request to Governor Maura Healy to open and revise Chapter 70 funding formula for small towns. The letter reads as follows. Dear Governor Healy, on behalf of the town of Bernardston, we respectfully urge your administration to take immediate action to open and revise the Chapter 70 education funding formula. As you know, Chapter 70 is the cornerstone of public education funding in Massachusetts. However, the current formula does not adequately reflect the realities faced by small rural towns like Bernardston. Our community, like many others across the Commonwealth, is grappling with rising costs, declining enrollment, and limited local revenue capacity. These challenges are compounded by a formula that disproportionately favors larger, wealthier districts and fails to account for the unique needs of rural schools. Revisiting the Chapter 70 formula is not just a matter of equity, it's a matter of survival for small town public education. Without a more responsive and updated funding structure, towns like ours are forced to make painful cuts to essential programs, staff, and services. This undermines the quality of education our students receive and places an unfair burden on local taxpayers. We believe that every child in Massachusetts deserves access to a high-quality education, regardless of where they live. A revised Chapter 70 formula that better reflects regional cost differences, rural transportation needs, and enrollment trends would go a long way in ensuring that promise is fulfilled. We urge you to prioritize this issue and initiate a transparent, inclusive process to reform the Chapter 70 formula. The future of public education in small towns across the Commonwealth depends on it. Thank you for your leadership and commitment to educational equity. Sincerely, Bernardston Select Board. Next up, under old business, we had talked about at a previous meeting, a stormwater bylaw as mitigation for the Bernardston Fire and Water District withdrawals. At our September 3rd, 2025 meeting, Jen DeRusso from the Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection, the Mass DEP Water Management Act program, had reached out to the town regarding the Bernardston Fire and Water District WMA permit. The issue at hand is the need for the Bernardston Fire and Water District to secure mitigation credits to support increased water withdrawals. The Select Board elected to table the item at that point and send it to Town Council for confirmation if the decision requires town meeting approval. After review by Town Council, it is her legal opinion that the Select Board may vote to allow the use of the Town of Bernardston Stormwater Bylaw as mitigation for withdrawals in accordance with Mass DEP Water Management Act permit. Town Council is advising that the Select Board may vote to authorize the Town Administrator to sign the agreement. There is no water department in the Town of Bernardston, and therefore the town does not appear to have future need of the credit for the stormwater bylaw as mitigation for water withdrawals from a town water department where none exists. Town Council also advised Bill Pachalis, Commissioner, Bernardston Fire and Water District, of review and findings. So given that, I would entertain a motion to allow use of the Town of Bernardston Stormwater Bylaw as mitigation for water withdrawals in accordance with Mass DEP Water Management Act permit and authorize the Town Administrator to sign the agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? It seems pretty straightforward after Donna's explanation. All those in favor?
Aye.
Other business, appointment of Cushman Library Board of Trustee member. I would entertain a motion to appoint Julie Thibault to the Cushman Library Board of Trustees effective October 29th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Town Administrator
All right.
report.
So I'm pleased to announce that the first monthly town newsletter was sent for print yesterday. It was reviewed by several town officials beforehand, the library director, the finance committee chair, the town clerk. So I had a lot of other town folks look at it beforehand. And as you know, the newsletter is designed to basically inform, engage, and connect, the town. Have that one place or piece of information where our, residents can go to. And so it'll be, I'm really happy about it, and it'll be a great thing we had that one document that everyone can kind of go to. So, but as a reminder, the first edition, I'm saying this for our television audience, the December issue will be mailed directly to the residents late in November. The following editions will be available via access on the town website and for pickup at key locations around the town, like the library, the senior center, and other community hubs. And again, for our residents and anybody, town department heads, boards, commission, committees, anyone can contribute to the town newsletter. The information would be needed like the 10th. For example, for the January newsletter, I would need the content by the 10th of December. So, and local businesses are also invited to share their news and promote events, highlight some of their services, and so on. So, also, if any of our businesses are interested in sponsoring the newsletter, they can get in touch with me, and I'll put them in contact with Art Chilio. He is the LPI rep, sales rep. And I think we got like six ads so far, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just want to let you know that it's actually happening, and it's very exciting.
And just a key piece of that, if I can just reiterate.
Yes,
This one's going to be mailed to every resident in Bernardston.
yes.
Just, there will be a little blurb in there that talks about how you sign up for future.
Or how to, yes,
copies.
how to access it,
Right.
basically. Yeah,
You will not be mailed one every month.
that's correct.
You sign up and it'll come in your email. And there'll also be information there as to where they will be if you don't want to have it emailed to you or you don't get email, as to where you can pick up a hard copy.
Exactly.
So there will be hard copies available for those of us that don't like technology. And if you do like technology, you can have it emailed directly to you monthly.
There's a page I think it's page 4 of the newsletter, talks about what you just said. Also about signing up to the residential portal on the website. That's how they'll be able to act. It gives directions on how to do it. And again, like you said, other ways of using technology to get it moving forward. So,
That's gonna be good.
yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
And then just a reminder of the upcoming holidays in the warrant processing. I sent out email to all the department heads, chairs, boards, committees, announcing the updated schedule. So I would like to highlight that Veterans Day, Tuesday, November 11th, town offices will be closed. The bill schedules, I guess, as you know, we'll process those on Monday, November 10th. It doesn't affect anything. It doesn't affect the meeting that week either. We'll be doing our regular select board meeting on Wednesday, November 12th. So, but Thanksgiving, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little caught up here. Okay, so Thanksgiving is Thursday, November 27th. Our select board meeting is scheduled right now for the 26th, the night before Thanksgiving. So I just didn't know if you wanted to consider, this is your call, if you just want to come in and sign the warrant, or if we would want to do a meeting that night, the night before Thanksgiving.
I would suggest, my opinion, we just come in and sign the warrant.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Don't schedule anything.
okay, so it's already squared up with Elizabeth on how we're doing things, so.
Okay.
But I just didn't know if you still want to execute the meeting or not. So we'll just do the pay, someone will come, we'll talk about later who
Yep.
that is, but.
Yep.
And then we come into Christmas and the same thing applies. Christmas Day, Thursday, December 25th, town offices are closed. Our meeting is scheduled on on Christmas Eve, and I'm sure we're not going to have our meeting on
No,
Christmas Eve. So,
no.
same thing.
Same thing.
And I think you would be coming in to sign the warrant, because CBiz is closed on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So we would be signing the warrant on the 22nd.
Okay.
So, but we'll
That's
talk
better.
about that offline. But then, so no select board meeting on the 24th of December, and no select board meeting on Wednesday, November 26th.
And for some reason, if there's something that has to come up,
Right.
we're usually pretty accommodating to have a,
You
Quick
said Wednesday,
meeting to do it.
December 26th?
No, Wednesday, November 26th.
Wednesday, November 26th, no select board meeting. And Wednesday, December 24th, no select board meeting.
That's what I misheard, okay.
Yeah. All right, that's all I have.
Excellent.
anybody have anything else they want to bring up? I'll just bring up the Kiwanis event that went off, the Scarecrow in the
yeah.
Park. It's our first meeting, I believe, since that went off. Awesome weather. Brian being a Kiwanian.
I ordered that weather.
Did ya?
Specific for that.
I mean, you said you broke some records on that event.
Yes, absolutely did.
It was a great weekend. There was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Could you get out of your driveway, Ken?
No,
No?
and they were lined up all down Library Street, and then the horse, buggy wagons, whatever.
Yeah. Delivering people?
There's only
constant.
one phone call. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
About
good.
being blocked in or someone who was
Yeah.
blocked in.
But thanks to the Kiwanis and thanks to the fire department for kicking it off on Friday night.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
they were successful too.
beer and wine tent and the band and it worked out
Yeah.
very well, I
They did a
think.
great job.
Brought a lot of people to this community for sure.
Bernardston shined.
Yeah,
A lot of people that don't live in Bernardston came and saw what a nice town it was. So.
and I think, 39 entries? Does that sound right
Yes.
for Scarecrows?
Yep.
So it was great.
We entered one.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, the family.
And all the crafters and
Yeah,
everybody was there.
everybody was happy.
Yeah, it was quite busy.
Great.
Busy.
Okay, if nobody has anything else, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you.